Good morning, Yaxton School. I'm here in Hastings Pod today. I've actually got Hastings Pod around me. You can't see them, but they're there in the background. So we're doing an online art lesson today, which Hastings Pod are also going to join in real time at the same time as we're doing it. What we're going to be making today fits in with the home learning that you've got to do with the Olympic Games this week, because we've been looking a lot at Japan, and in Japan they have a Children's Day every year on the 5th of May, and they make these beautiful kites, some of which you can see up here in the background, or windsocks, called Koinibori, and we're going to go and have a go at making some of those in our pod today, and I hope you'll join in at home. So first thing you will need is a large piece of paper, doesn't matter what type of paper, large piece of paper, and then you need to fold it in half lengthways. Once you've done that, you need to draw nice and big onto that piece of paper the shape, sort of the top half shape on the folded edge of a koi carp fish. All right, so you can see I've drawn it there. Make that a bit darker. You can see it. Okay, so we end up with an outline like that with the folded edge at the bottom. There are some templates on the home learning site as well, on the website, that you can access if you don't feel quite confident enough to draw that. And once you've done that, you need to then cut out your shape of your koi carp, and again you'll have that folded edge at the bottom. You don't cut that out, so we should end up with a shape like that, and that's the end of step one. Okay, so Hastings Pod have just caught up around me and they've just done that step one, so we're on to step two. So once you've got your shape like this, see I've changed the images on the back here, you need to start making the patterns on your koi carp fish. So you might want to start with an eye, okay, so you've got your eye down there, okay, and then you want to start building up those scales. So this is quite a nice thing to do to practice some sort of pattern work. So we are building up the scales on our fish like that. All right, so you can see you do it one way, and then the next time you stop halfway on top of the first pattern. All right, so you kind of get that overlapping. So you want to keep on doing that over the whole of your fish, building up that sort of fish scale pattern like that. Okay, so now we're on to stage three. So once you have drawn your pattern of your fish scales, ideally you need to do the same on the other side, because we're going to see both sides of this, but I'm just going to show you on this side to start off with. Then we can actually start decorating our koi carp fish. So now you can do this in any way you want. You can use some paints, you can use felt tips, coloured pencils, even some bits of tissue paper, or just scrap bits of paper that you've got at home. So what you need to do is then start maybe even a mixture of all three. Okay, so start to paint in some of your fish scales, or again you can colour them in with felt tip. Okay, so you can start to build up that. Then the next layer of fish scales, I would do a contrasting colour then. So I might go for a felt tip, and I might go for something like, right, that's a bit too similar, let's go for something like a green then. Okay, so where you've got the spaces in between, on your next set of scales, you would go for a different colour, so it's contrasting. You could even cut out some little scales from tissue paper and stick those on. It's quite nice if you get a mixture of paint, felt tips and tissue paper kind of spread out to give it a bit of variation. So that's the end of step three. Yep. Okay, now we're on to the stage four. So this is kind of finishing it off. So hopefully you've coloured your koi carp fish, your Koinibori, all beautiful colours like that. I put a bit of tissue paper, used a combination of paint and felt tips. Now, to make the actual windsock, If you've got a kitchen roll, you can cut that up at home to make the mouth of the fish. I haven't got that, so I've just used a piece of cardboard which I've put stapled around to make it like a little tube. And then you might need to get one of your home grown-ups to help you with this bit. You just need to staple the mouth around that tube, like so, and that side. So there you go, that will give you the opening there to your windsock, and then you can stick with some sellotape along the top, and then when it's outside, that the wind should blow through that and make it into a windsock. And then just for a final touch, just for the tail, we can add a little bit of tissue paper, because they would, in Japan, they would have lots of bits streaming out the tail to make it look really, really colourful. So just with a little bit of a glue, just tucking inside the tail and sticking some bits of colourful tissue paper at the end. So you end up with your windsock. I'll be back later to show you some of the finished products that we've made here in Hastings Pod. Right, we've all finished our koi carp windsocks now. So as you can see, we've got some beautiful ones here. This one's by Erin. She's added a tail, beautiful paintwork, and then as a final touch, this one's by Miss Stone and Bailey. They have just added something to hang it from at the back, and then you can hang that outside. You can run around with it, and hopefully the wind will carry it away. There's some lovely ones that everybody's made at Hastings Pod today, and just remains for us to say a goodbye to you in Japanese. 1, 2, 3, sayonara! Bye, Acton School.